We do all things. Huzzah. I'm going to invite No Beauty. Huzzah. Invited. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Pat Bower. I am inviting someone I'm very excited to talk to today on this live. Let me see one more time. Hello.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. Okay, well, now that I have you here, I'm going to say hello to everybody. I'm the co-founder of No, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys to talk to you about it a little bit. My skincare journey has been so unique, and I feel like it's just been really amazing getting to know my skin by creating this company that really puts that at the front and foremost, knowing your skin. And with that, I'll introduce you to Stefan.
Hi, thanks so much for that. Look, my name's Stefan Maisie. I am No Beauty's skin DNA expert. And look, I think a little bit about me and my background. I guess we sort of had a similar journey in terms of understanding skin health. For me in particular, I've basically spent my entire career both in the aesthetics world and also the genetics world. So it's been a very interesting journey, but I've been very fortunate because a lot of what I've developed has come from my knowledge from the aesthetics industry. For example, a lot of our clients would often understand the benefits of going to the gym because it reduces heart disease, reduces obesity. They understand the idea of a good, healthy diet because it helps you live longer, you feel wonderful. Yet, the people often wouldn't necessarily take action on their skin until they could see a problem, which was very counterintuitive because they understand everything about prevention, but with skin, it was like, well, if I can't see it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
And
no, it's so good like diving into like the depths of it truly, like where it all comes down to, because it's so much more than what we think. Is your phone like resting on something? Because I'm kind of having a hard time hearing you.
look, I think it might be resting on something. Try this.
There you go. I feel like we're gonna be able to hear you better.
Is that
But
better?
to everyone who's here, I mentioned that we have a surprise today, and that surprise is we are doing a 1 day only 30% off sale on our skin DNA test. There's like no coupon, no code needed. It's pinned right below. You can actually shop it during our live. We're gonna actually go into like detail as to what that means, the skin DNA test, because at No Beauty, what really sets us apart is giving us the opportunity to combine your lifestyle and your genetic factors and give you the best, like uniquely tailored skincare routine. That's like what is so great about this company is like taking out the guesswork so that you know exactly what's going on with your skin, um, and you know that you're doing the right thing for your skin now as well as later. So like your skin DNA is like really important to your skincare. Um, so I feel like you could speak to that a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's right. Like, I often get asked all the time. So, can you give me a number? How much of my, skin aging is to do with lifestyle? Is it, 70%? Is it 80%? And how much is genetics? And, it's interesting, but look, the reality is it's 50-50. And that's something most people don't realize. So 50% of how your skin ages is to do with your genetics. And look, if I were to give a very, very simple example, genetically, your body can make melanin and pigmentation. However, it's the lifestyle that activates it. So going into the sun being the lifestyle factor is actually what activates that genetic component.
Gotcha. Yeah. So let's show you guys what this kit is exactly. It comes like this little cute little package. you open it up and we've got basically our directions and these test swabs. I'm not going to do them now because I'm actually saving this for a friend so he can do it. But you literally take the swabs out, you swab the insides of your cheek. There's a little envelope, you put it in, and then you put it back in the box. There is a return label. You throw that back on and you put it in the mail. It's so easy. So then once you do that, you eventually get your results, which I have here because I've already done this. And it goes into these seven core gene categories. Oh, no, sorry. These 6. And it will show you these numbers, and there's these 7 different things, but like, you don't know what that means. So let's break it down a little bit. So like here, maybe you can talk about the 7 core genes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So look, when we talk about skin aging, firstly, there's no one size fits all. So everybody is different. And this is essentially what we've done. We've wanted to break down all the core areas of skin aging to look at things like glycation, skin laxity, collagen production, pigmentation, skin inflammation, and even skin antioxidants. And the idea is knowing what your scores are in each of those categories can basically allow you to pinpoint what your aging strategy is going to be.
Totally. Yeah. So like I have like hyperpigmentation here. It says I scored perfectly for hyperpigmentation, but like lower for sensitivity and elasticity. So like how can I have a 100 hyperpigmentation? Like what does that mean?
Well, look, I think first of all, hyperpigmentation, clearly you're flawless. So I think we can both establish that.
No, but like it's so true about like lifestyle and stuff because
Correct.
I travel so much and I'm in cities that are really polluted, and like if my skin doesn't have the right antioxidants, then like it's not being able to wear as like a protectant towards the world around me.
That's right. And look, I think with this, we actually have our parents to thank because when we talk about pigmentation, a lot of it is, it's not about the color of your skin. It's about how well your body responds to the environment. And I know you're half Filipino, so your mother has naturally dark complexion. My
Yeah.
mother's Mauritian, so she's got darker complexion. So from a pigmentation perspective, when we're exposed to different environments, our body can actually naturally cope genetically to not necessarily produce pigmentation.
Interesting. Okay. So then like I've scored 46 for sensitivity, which is like definitely a lot lower than 100.
It is.
And like my entire life I've like really struggled with finding products because it'll work for my friend and I'll try it and I like put it on and it burns and I'm
Yeah.
like, this can't be good for me. But like how do I know like from our test like how to move forward, like how to implement that?
Yeah. So look, with inflammation, I mean, that's one of the main causes of skin aging. So generally skin sensitivity, the more it's sensitive, the more desensitized it is to the environment, the more damage that happens. So look, where we go with the DNA test is we can basically help let you know if you have certain sensitivities that will trigger when you use certain ingredients. And the idea then is to be aware that these ingredients are causing sensitivity. So here are an alternative set of ingredients that we know won't cause skin to become inflamed. So it's more about that knowledge aspect and really understanding that maybe I should steer a different direction because of the inflammation that might actually happen if I use my friend's products.
Yeah, it seems so harmless, and then you do it, and it's like, ugh, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
That's it.
And then it says my elasticity was 48, which had me concerned because I'm like, I'm trying to stay tight, honey.
Yes. So look, yeah, when it comes to elasticity, so what's interesting about this is a lot of this is to do with, I suppose, lifestyle and again, genetics.
Yeah.
But here it's more about, unfortunately, as we age, gravity does take over and we lose a structural issue. And what we can actually identify from your genetics is if this is going to be a problem and if this problem will happen sooner. And knowing all this before it actually happens, we can basically help put you onto a path to say, well, if we know this is going to happen based on your genetics, these types of ingredients and treatments are going to help strengthen and firm that skin to help basically reduce and slow down these aging issues as we get older. So again, it's all about knowing before it actually happens.
Yeah, totally. It's so nice to know. I feel like there's so much power in knowing like where your skin is at, where it's headed.
Well, that's it. I mean, look, a lot of people don't know it, but this is a one-time test. So people say, well, do I need to take it again? And the answer is no, because your genes never change. And so the earlier you are, the better off you're going to be in the future by knowing before things happen.
It's like save yourself the drama and the stress and just do it sooner than later so you don't have to worry about it when you get to that time. And if you didn't, you'd be like, what are these things that I'm seeing that are different? Or like, why is my skin freaking out? We can like figure out if that's lifestyle or genetics. So you can use that and implement it because like we're all trying to be flawless, right?
That's it.
So,
I mean, look, we love our parents, but we don't necessarily want to age like our parents, and we're a very different generation. So by knowing things early, we can basically help ensure that we, as much as we love them, don't end up with their skin, because we know what they've done when they were younger, and we definitely don't want to do that.
we have the opportunity to be smarter, so let's be smarter.
That's exactly right.
So basically, after you do this test, you will have your results back, and we'll suggest these items that work great for your skin. So for me personally, I have my purifying cleanser, which is great for all skin types, but it's really good for antioxidant protection. And because my lifestyle is so crazy, I'm like, that really like helps me out a lot, and it's hydrating because of the hyaluronic acid. Then I also use rejuvenating night serum, which is great for skin elasticity because you're trying to stay tight. The retinoid helps a lot with that. I feel like the vitamin C as well. Like I love the vitamin C. And then our calming day moisturizer, which is great for sensitivity. There's hemp extract in that, and that is actually really good for reducing inflammation. Great for sensitive skin. There's calendula flower in it. Did I say that right? Calendula?
Look, it sounds right. However, I'm
Okay.
Australian, so my accent is going to be very different to yours anyway.
Yeah, you're like calendula
Yeah.
and chamomile. So it's like super, super calming. It like reduces redness. Like just it feels great. So good for your skin. So yeah, that's basically what we do here. So you can once again shop below on the DNA kit. You can go over to our website at knowbeauty.com. If you're interested in knowing your skin, like it's 30% off today, only for the next 24 hours. So I hope you guys learned a little something. I hope you take the step to get to know your skin because it really is so important, rather than like waiting until it's too late and feeling like you got to stick needles in your face. Like let's be preventative now because like we can. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed some fun. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Anytime.
And thank you to everyone who tuned in.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.